Begley couldn't make something of it. Caught Cochin a little high with one hand over the shoulder. And they're messing with them at the moment. Martin improves the angle and kicks one of the easier goals of his career. Quarter. Warm day, 30-degree day in Melbourne. Grigg got it up to Lloyd, to Martin. Little don't argue, didn't. It did work. Still got enough. To Bolton. Hands it off back to Lloyd. That was a training drill.
One or two players on and still get a handball out. You're always going to have free players, Richie. Simple as it.
Bolton. Play on immediately through the middle. Brandon Ellis. Penetrating ball. Martin's gone forward. And he can do that to you. And we're going to see that a lot this year. Not even thinking about the goal. And look at the placement over the top. Grab from the All-Australian defender. Brilliant, wasn't it? Speaking of brilliant, Martin down the line. What a beautiful kick. Now, Short was involved initially as well. Richmond go long and deep here. Martin, good one-on-one against Jones. Turns inside. And just a beautiful little flick pass to Jabbit. Did just, but Castagna's there to tidy it up for the Tigers. McIntosh, entry inside 50. Jones, going to need someone front and centre. Martin, the stiffy there. Now he runs with a right foot. Nana sends the Tigers into a frenzy.
Can he corral him? He did well, Jaden Short. Danced about the place and then a long ball in the revolt direction. Townsend kicked the last. Can he set up another? In dangerous hands now. Dustin Martin. Quick goals for the Tigers. And Dusty's got two.
That's all you want there from your key forwards. You see there, Rewalt brings the ball to ground. Martin's on the end of it. Don't always have to mark it as a key forward as long as you compete. Bring it down for the small.
Watching to Edwards. Castagna about to run into trouble. Dustin Martin. Run away from a couple of crows and then thumped it long again. Dustin Martin. He's got three. And now 2-on-1 front spot. Hardigan moved out of the way by Butler. Revolt had Hooley running by. Drives the long ball. Martin. Well, the one-on-one scenario. You'd hate that. Brown did his best. Casually onto the left. Lambert with speed. Ellis Yeoman got a couple of mates around the place, but he gave it to the wrong man. Martin for a fifth. Oh, Dustin Martin. Suddenly it's 9 points.
Little don't argue, Dusty style on beams, goes wide. Half held, fully held was Martin. And he wins himself a free.
Yeah, that's a free kick.
He's not going to get that overturned. And there it is. He bends it around. It's art for art's sake, really, from Dustin Martin.
Without any success, Cameron's in the thick of things. Caddy. They move it very fast. Martin's caught one high, and he'll go back and he'll have a shot 40 out, directly in front.
Just a bit sloppy there, Dan, wasn't it, by Matheson? Forearm straight to the throat.
In he comes. Drop punt on its way. He makes no mistake. Martin has two.
Down the spine that travel. Butler to Prestia. Who does he want? Who's going to win the raffle? Martin will do. Goal square. Slams it through. Trademark Dusty. It's like a video game.
He's been a little bit like this over the last couple of weeks. Wait on this call. And just standing at the back, watching the pack in front of him, and the ball just drops onto the arms and chest of one Dusty Martin. It's been starvation down there, and he's been choked for opportunities. Martin for number 4. He goes up towards the 50. Players waiting down. Caddy is one. Left foot. Oh, there are loose players again. Take your choice. There are a couple there. Dusty.
I think I'll give it to Dusty.
Here's the drop punt. No, not a problem. He's got 5. Patted it down in front.
Dusty.
Won't go there now. Look at this. Dusty is alone on 50. He's closing. He has one bounce. Here's this number 6. Onto the left he goes. Swings it round. There's your half dozen for Dusty Martin.
He's just having a bit of fun out there, Dusty, isn't he? Could have given it off, but I think he quietly wanted to kick after it.
He's coming to the bench, Bruce. Send him back out there. We want the magnificent 7.
Now dislodges the football, gets it into his hands, and the Tigers again talk about confidence. Martin took on 3, put it in front of Ellis. Time to get it again. Tigers by 27. Big crowd at the MCG. A lot of them loving watching this man.
And again, now Dustin Martin, Fife bearing down, doesn't care. Doesn't worry about reputations because no one's got a bigger one than Dustin. But he just misses the shot.
He's just treated Nat Fife with discontent.
Ready to go, Dusty. He's got 4 behinds to his name. He won't have a long shot. Instead, he's placed it on the chest. He couldn't have done it any more perfectly if he'd walked up and stuck it right there for Jack.
So Miniju does well, just that 50-50 kick again. They turn it over St Kilda, and Dusty says, let me have a sight of the goals and just put my stamp on this game because I'm the best player here. To the hotspot though, was worried enough. Ross dropped the mark. Caddy's kick 4, gets it out to the man who does not miss.
Arguably the ruckman of the year last year, Nankervis, if he wasn't All-Australian. Dustin Martin, beautiful palm down to him on the run. The old 1-2, Dusty and Conker, blasts it inside 50. Castagna fumbled it, gets it, stumbles, gives, Butler, goal.
So the Tigers have got them all up. Dustin Martin in the goal square says, kick it to me. Up it goes, off hands. There he is. There he is. There he is. Kick it to me, why wouldn't you?
CG between these two. 51 at the Adelaide Oval, of course, and you were suggesting there might be more than that at the moment. Martin with the one-hander here tonight.
So Jacobs, Martin onto it, and then hooking back. What a beautiful kick. Oh. He's got the brute force that makes him exceptional, but he's also got the deft touch. That is so clever.
Cochin, 2-on-1 here. Sweeney didn't get a hand on it. Martin bursting. Shook the tackle, given time. Now the bounce out of the middle.
Short's got such a lovely leg, we know that. Goes inside. Had a couple of opportunities. Dusty with a long, long special one.
Speak of Lambert. Goes long. Good-looking ball in there as well. Almost Rioli off hands. Martin. Snap goal. Got it. Dusty a couple.
He turns Seedsman inside out. Gets back to Ellis. Ellis towards Martin. That's a beautiful mark. Gee, I reckon Dusty.
Feeding out wide to Higgins. He straightens him up through the corridor a little here with Dusty Martin. Thought about the handball back inside to Brown and Ellis. Ignored that, and the kick is magnificent to Jack.
Smothered. Well done, Caddy. Talia under the pump. Martin lurking, lurking, lurking. Wonderful stuff to Lambert. Have a look at this from Dusty.
Kyle, look around. Thank you.
Impressive work. Great timing in the spin then from Dustin Martin. Good offensively too.
Got that high off the boot. Dawson Simpson, they punch it dangerously back into play, and Dusty makes them pay.
Through Rewald, brilliant, always leads up at the footy to Martin. The gun's getting involved here. Dusty said, I'll take on the man in front of me. Tomlinson cuts back. Shy Bolton. Oh, well played, Dusty.
Holding Dustin Martin.
So here's an early
Dustin Martin. Holding Dustin Martin.
shot for the Brownlow medalist. So Martin has kicked the opening goal.
Now he gets the long ball. Dustin Martin's got Carlisle here and was just able to fend off and plays on around the corner and finds the skipper. Left foot tumbler. Able to get under it there. Could have almost been a free. Umpire says play on. Martin directing traffic. What about the kick to Rewald?
Kept it pretty low. Down the line. Off Caddy. Martin. 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 That's Dusty at his absolute best.
Big contested possession then, just clean ball use from that point on after Dusty gets in the open.
Edwards' handball was effective for Lambert. Oh, look at Martin there. Just charged his way through. They were woeful in the opening half, and Richmond were magnificent. And no one is suggesting that they are going to produce a miracle. We've already seen one tonight from Stephen. That kick from Martin was just splendid.
To Grimes. Now Martin has to backtrack a little. St Kilda not willing to come forward at Martin, knowing he'd get him round. And what about that?
Slapped it away from Moore. Perfectly bounced for Caddy. A thumping ball to the top of the square. And guess who's taken the mark? Have a look at that, Levi. And sends them deep. Revolt, Murray went, and that meant there was Richmond players everywhere. Revolt, Nankervis, hands it off for Caddy. One too many handballs. And it comes unstuck until Dusty says, I'll take it from here, boys. It's Lambert on a path to goal. One-on-one, good luck, Greenwood. Good luck with your projects. Here's our favourite Martin. Strolls into goal for another.
Flostone back to Martin. An early don't argue on Touk Miller.
He thought he had Dustin Martin cold, but he was incapable of doing what everybody else is capable of doing. That is nailing Dustin.
Pinpoint pass to Grigg. Just got hands to it. Martin's in a dangerous position. He'll fancy himself, or he'll fancy an even better kick to Caddy.
Left side. He pops it high towards the top of the goal square. McIntosh going back, straight to Hooley, over the top, and Martin deserves a goal.
Their ability to read the play and come off their man to support each other.
And McDonald, Tip and Woody didn't take a half step either as Martin marks this one. So Martin, Tigers to make it 3 in a row. Umpire Shane McInerney just 10 games away from the all-time games record. Martin, a bit of a don't argue, gave it off to Grigg. Brandon Ellis back into Higgins. Higgins to Martin now. Martin can pick something out here. Rewald on the lead.
Let's see what happens in this last minute. See if they can, but Martin wins a stoppage and then kicks it beautifully. He's had a terrific opening half, and it's Grigg from half-back, long ball. Richmond going forward, and Dean makes a big mistake here. Caddy, Dusty, and then Martin with a long goal. Kicks his second. Tosh gets the ball to centre wing and then caresses it beautifully to a good man to have it. Martin sizing it up, delivering, hurting the Bombers.
Short puts it out in front of Martin. Martin in the one-on-one. He just fought the strength duel with D. Martin, no problems, kicks his third goal. Big goal that for the Tigers.
Baker decided not to, goes and finds Edwards, who wants to go and does, and Dusty's going to finish with 4, well at least 4, and they're going to be the minor premiers.
Tigers streaming down the ground. Dusty says, which side, left or right? Take your choice. He decides to go left, and guess who?
Extra stoppages.
So some confusion about who's doing the rucking. It has to be Rioli against Segler. Smith just waited for it. Edwards, Lambert, Martin in an impossible position. Oh, no, it's not. It's Dusty.
Who else would kick that though? He knew as soon as he picked it up, he knew as soon as it left the boot, he was confident. The supporters behind the goals absolutely loved it. Pretty happy with it as well.